Welcome back to Ghost Pirate Entertainment. I'm your host, Kanan Becker, and today I give you 10 more recommendations on Paramount Plus. And let's get to the list.
The mother protects her family. No matter what.
That's the story of, that's the glory of love.
Orphan First Kill is a 2022 psychological horror thriller. It serves as a prequel to the 2009 film Orphan. It's directed by William Brent Bell and written by David Coggeshall. It stars Isabel Fuhrman, Julia Stiles, and Rossif Sutherland. After escaping from a psychiatric facility in Estonia, Esther travels to America by impersonating the missing daughter of a wealthy family.
I know, Mom. I did notice some inconsistencies.
What are you getting at?
To me, it felt like a performance.
So I went into this as a fan of the original film, but not expecting this to be any good at all. But holy shit, I was so shocked because this is a brilliant little movie. It even surprised me again by having another great twist. And it's well shot and performed. Isabel Fuhrman is brilliant once again in this role. I think she put Esther into horror icon status with this performance. This doesn't take itself as serious as the original. To me, it leaned more into the campy elements. But this movie is a lot of fun, and I never thought I'd hear myself say this, but I really hope there is more to come in this franchise. This is an exciting, entertaining gem that I absolutely recommend.
You can't leave. She won't let you. God help us.
Event Horizon is a 1997 sci-fi horror movie, directed by Paul W.S. Anderson and written by Philip Eisner. It stars Lawrence Fishburne, Sam Neill, and Jolie Richardson. Set in the year 2047, it follows a group of astronauts sent on a rescue mission after a missing spaceship, when the Event Horizon spontaneously reappears orbiting near Neptune.
The Event Horizon is the culmination of a secret government project to create a spacecraft capable of faster-than-light flight. The ship doesn't really go faster than light. What it does is it creates a dimensional gateway that allows it to jump instantaneously from one point of the universe to another light years away.
Where's she been for the last 7 years, Doctor?
That's what we're here to find out.
This is truly one of my all-time favorite movies. I remember when I first saw it and how it just got under my skin and really stuck with me. And I think after all these years, it still holds up. It is still terrifying, gory, and graphic. It's also a fantastic sci-fi movie. Futuristic and evil, and just a badass movie that deserves to be at the top of any horror fan's watch list.
Who are you? What's going on? I don't know! It's not real. 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 It's not real.
Anguish is a 2015 supernatural horror movie. Written and directed by Sonny Malley in his directorial debut. It stars Ryan Simpkins, Anika Marks, and Karina Loge. The story's about a young woman whose mental condition may be the result of something paranormal. This is a genuinely creepy, disturbing, completely unsettling movie. It has shocking moments and gets much more brutal than I ever expected, just really going for it. And the performance by Ryan Simpkins is absolutely amazing. She completely carries this movie with multiple shifts in character that are just jarring to watch. If you're looking for a haunting, creepy movie with depth and character, this is a great pick.
It's not destroying. It's making something new.
Annihilation is a 2018 psychological sci-fi horror movie, written and directed by Alex Garland and based on the 2014 novel of the same name by Jeff Vandermeer. It stars Natalie Portman, Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Gina Rodriguez. The story follows a group of explorers who enter the Shimmer, a mysterious quarantine zone of mutating plants and animals caused by an alien presence.
The boundary's getting bigger, it's expanding. We're talking cities, states.
You need to know what's inside. So do I.
This is a true masterwork in film. The look alone is so nuanced and mesmerizing. You can see real care for detail throughout the entire movie. It also has a stellar cast of brilliant female performances. It's just such a unique, creative film with a stunning script that keeps you engaged the entire time. It just has the visuals and polish of a large production movie, with the care for detail and performances of an indie movie. I could just talk about this film all day long because it's that brilliant. So I highly recommend it. The Woman in Black is a 2012 gothic horror movie, directed by James Watkins and written by Jane Goldman. It stars Daniel Radcliffe, Ciarán Hinds, and Janet McTeer. The plot is set in early 20th century England and follows a young, recently widowed lawyer who travels to a remote village where he discovers that a vengeful ghost of a scorned woman is terrorizing the locals.
What she wants is unknown, but she always comes back. The specter of darkness.
This movie has so much mood and atmosphere. The whole film feels like a fog bank on the edge of the ocean that engulfs you. It has this fantastic gothic look that really adds to its creep factor. It's just a perfect pick for a spooky ghost story for the Halloween season. So definitely add this one to your list.
This is life and death on another level. What if I'm getting it all wrong? All the good girls go to hell.
Saint Maud is a 2019 British psychological horror movie, written and directed by Rose Glass in her feature film debut. It stars Morfydd Clark and Jennifer Heel. The story follows a hospice nurse named Maud, a recent convert to Catholicism, who becomes obsessed with a former dancer in her care, believing she must save her soul by any means necessary.
I'm ready and open. I feel fuller of your love than ever before.
This is a downright disturbing movie full of dread. I have a very dark history of my own when it comes to religion, especially religious zealots. So this film really struck a chord with me. It just has a way of getting under your skin. But keep in mind, this is a slow burn, dramatic, dialogue-filled horror movie. But it has more and more horrific moments as it unfolds, with an absolutely haunting, savage ending. This is another masterwork in film that I absolutely recommend. Paranormal Activity Next of Kin is a 2021 found footage supernatural horror movie, directed by William Eubank and written by Christopher Landon. The film stars Emily Bader, Roland Buck III, and Dan Lippert. The story follows a group who attempt to make a documentary on an Amish community, only for them to discover the horrific secrets the town holds.
Whoa. Why would they build a church all the way back here?
What is that?
The demon, Asmodeus, was trapped inside a chosen woman of God.
This has happened before.
This movie has really flown under the radar. I think its biggest issue is its name. It just should have never been included in the Paranormal Activity franchise, because in no way does it connect, and from what I've heard, it was forced on by the studio for marketing purposes. But I swear, if you watch it as a standalone, it's a fun watch. It's unique, creative, and creepy as hell. And it gets pretty fucking savage at times as well. But this isn't anything groundbreaking. It's just an entertaining, fun watch. But I think if you watch this with the right expectations, you will definitely have a good time.
No! Don't open that door! They're going to get all of us killed!
Something's coming.
10 Cloverfield Lane is a 2016 sci-fi psychological thriller, directed by Dan Trachtenberg in his directorial debut, and produced by J.J. Abrams. It stars Mary Elizabeth Winstead, John Goodman, and John Gallagher Jr. The story follows a young woman who, after a car crash, wakes up in an underground bunker, with two men who insist that an event has left the surface of the Earth uninhabitable.
There's been an attack. I'm not sure yet if it's chemical or nuclear.
Where are we?
Underneath my farmhouse.
This is such a well-done movie that just feels so claustrophobic. It's somewhat a slow burn that builds tension and anxiety to overwhelming levels. And if you've never seen this, the twist is just brilliant. I had no idea when I first saw it, so I was completely floored. It's well written and directed, and just an overall great movie. And holy shit, John Goodman is terrifying in this role. He just absolutely kills it. This is a real gem that I think you should definitely add to your list. The Ring is a 2002 supernatural horror movie, directed by Gore Verbinski with a screenplay by Ezra Kruger. It stars Naomi Watts, Martin Henderson, and Brian Cox, and it's the American remake of Hideo Nakata's Japanese film Ringu. The plot follows a journalist who investigates the story of a cursed videotape that seemingly kills the viewer 7 days after watching it.
I watched the tape.
This is a real classic. Some may say that the original Ringu is a better film, and maybe I'm jaded because I grew up with this movie, but for me, I enjoy The Ring more. Either way, I think it's a perfect pick for a crisp Halloween evening. It's so creepy and moody, with countless chilling moments that really stick with you. I think it's a perfect balance of creepy mixed with fun. And last week I covered the new movie Smile, and you could just see how much they were inspired from The Ring in that movie. So when I saw The Ring was available on Paramount Plus, I had to put it on this list. I think it's a real spooky gem that's perfect for the Halloween season. So definitely check it out.
What's behind that wall? What do you do with those people? They have been given a purpose.
Overlord is a 2018 action horror movie, directed by Julius Avery and written by Billy Ray and Mark L. Smith. It stars Hovan Adapo, Wyatt Russell, and Matilda Oliver. The plot follows several American soldiers who are dropped behind enemy lines the day before D-Day and discover terrifying Nazi experiments. This is such a fun, underrated gem. It's also one of the first movies I ever covered on this channel. It's well shot, edited, and directed with a lot of style. It starts out as a very faithful period piece that slowly turns into a full-blown, wild horror flick. It's one of those movies that as it goes, it just gets better and more fun. But it's nothing to take serious at all. It's just a fun popcorn horror movie that's great for your Saturday night. So grab your popcorn and your candy and enjoy! I want to give a huge, massive, enormous thank you to my patrons because you guys, your support continues to just amaze me. It matters so much to me. And if you would like to find out more about becoming a patron, the link is down in the description. And like always, thank you so much for watching. Please crush that like button. And remember, guys, horror can be fun! If you enjoyed this, click right here for 10 more recommendations. I'll see you guys next time!